Forget counting calories and make burning fat second nature with our simple weight loss tips. Losing weight is never easy, and there's no one tip that's going to change that. However, it also doesn't have to be as complicated a process as many of us make it by counting every calorie or stripping our diet of entire food groups while trying to follow aggressively restrictive diet plans. Instead of adopting a radical or all-encompassing approach, try adopting a series of healthy habits and making them an integral part of your eating routine. As your good habits start to outweigh the bad, you may well find that losing weight and, crucially, maintaining a healthy weight become natural to you. And you'll get to keep on eating carbs throughout. Below you'll find 18 tips that can put you on the path to losing weight. You don't have to try to take on all 18 at once. In fact, we definitely advise against trying that because you'll overload yourself and quickly lose motivation. Pick a few to start with that you think you can manage, then keep coming back and adding more into your lifestyle. Before too long you'll find that the healthy choice becomes your first choice in all kinds of scenarios, and when you add all those together, you'll be losing weight without even thinking about it. 1. Drink more water. The quickest and easiest way of reducing calorie intake is to drink more water. A study of more than 18,000 adults found that increasing daily water consumption by just 1% resulted in the intake of 70 fewer calories, while drinking 3 extra glasses lowered calorie intake by 205. Decreased sugar consumption was a main reason for the calorie reduction, according to the Journal of Human Nutrition and Dietetics. 2. Be smart with carbs. Carbs still get a bad rap for making people fat. That's partly because some types, think chips or crisps, are easy to overeat. But whole-grain carbs, like unrefined brown bread, rice and pasta, can actually help you lose weight, according to a new study from the University of Eastern Finland. Eating whole grains increases levels of betaine compounds, which improves glucose breakdown to keep your metabolism firing. 3. Eat more seafood. Eating oysters, crab, salmon and tuna, and other copper-rich foods like beef and Brazil nuts, can help you lose fat by improving your fat cells' ability to regulate metabolic processes, according to a study by Johns Hopkins University in the U.S. Subjects suffering from low copper levels had fatter fat cells, the researchers found, because the deficiency altered how these cells process the storage and burning of fatty acids and sugars. 4. Be mindful at meals. Sitting at a table to eat instead of doing it at your desk, on the sofa or standing up reduces your risk of overeating by making you more mindful during meals. Research from Cornell University in the U.S. found that people eat far more in social situations, think standing at the buffet, when walking or talking, or at your desk while working, than when sitting down and thinking about how each mouthful smells, tastes and feels. 5. Be consistent. This doesn't mean the same boring squat routine every day, it just means you have to be consistent with your fitness routine, says Kira Mahal, trainer at Motivatept. It's easy to start a new fitness routine, but it's very difficult to continue it. Write down your workouts for the week and make sure to stick to that. I recommend working out 5 days a week with 2 rest days in order to see results. Keep your workouts exciting by switching it up every day. After a few weeks, working out will become a habit and you will start to crave it. Remember to learn a proven way to lose weight without hours in the gym. Click the link below in the description. 6. Beware added sugars. These can creep into all kinds of foods that you might not expect to be full of the sweet stuff, like condiments and shop-bought sauces. Opting for foods without added sugar is a must, says Johnny Mills, trainer at boutique fitness studio Sweat It. Sugar spikes your blood glucose, and if you don't burn it off, it'll be stored as fat. 7. Stay accountable. Being accountable to yourself goes hand in hand with support from friends and family, says personal trainer and physique coach Phil Graham. Accountability comes in many forms. It could be just a promise to yourself or telling the whole world via social media, but it's essential for keeping you motivated when the going gets tough. And a support network is also crucial for times when things go wrong and you need to get back on track. Even better, find someone who has been there and done it themselves, because their advice and insight can be invaluable. 8. Track your progress. It's vital to take photos and measurements and keep a training diary that details not just moves you do and weights you lift, but also how the session felt, says personal trainer and fitness model Ollie Foster. This will give you the insight to make smart changes to your program to keep your body guessing so the fat keeps falling off. 9. Record what you eat. Writing down what you eat is a great way of tracking your eating habits, says personal trainer Adam Jones. Does your nutrition differ on weekends or under times of stress? To go one step further, you could do this with a training partner and show each other what you're eating. No one wants to write down McDonald's or Krispy Kremes if they're in friendly competition. 10. Separate fats and carbs. Avoid eating fats and simple carbs together, especially once your rate of fat loss begins to stall, says personal trainer Matt Salas. When you consume carbs, insulin levels spike. The extent depends on the type and amount of carbs, and insulin's job is to shuttle any recently ingested energy to the areas of the body that need it most. If you've been training hard, these nutrients will be delivered to muscle cells to repair and rebuild them. But any excess energy you consume, particularly from fats and simple carbs like sugar, will be stored in fat cells, which is the last thing you want. 11. Indulge yourself. The number one priority in any fat loss challenge is compliance, says David Godfrey, performance director at One Performance UK. If you can't sustain the program in the long term, you'll never achieve your goal, or you'll simply rebound as soon as you do. Calculate your calorie target for the week and allow 10% of that to come from your favorite foods. Most people feel like they're cheating when they eat their favorite foods, so incorporating them into your nutrition plan helps keep you on track without guilt or painful sacrifice. The psychological impact of this is huge. 12. Don't rely on fat burners. At best, fat burners are an expensive combination of caffeine, green tea, and other ingredients designed to raise the metabolism. At worst, you may be taking something detrimental to your health. Many people take a fat burner as an excuse to skip the gym when they're tired, often because they aren't eating enough or short on time, in the mistaken belief that it will do the job instead of exercise. But even if your fat burner does mobilize fat, you still need to exercise to burn it off, or it will just continue to be stored. 13. Eat gut-friendly foods. Nutrient absorption through the gut is the key to successful fat loss, says Matt Warner, head of personal training at Ultimate Performance Manchester. Inflammation of the gut lining can prevent absorbing nutrients, which can make you more hungry and knock your hormones out of whack, encouraging fat storage. Avoid foods that you've found to cause gut discomfort and eat more fiber, veg, and omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D3, oily fish, as well as taking a high-quality probiotic to replenish your gut with good bacteria. 14. Make your own meals. If you don't prepare your own food, then you can only guess at what you're actually eating in terms of calories, macronutrients, carbs, fats and protein, micronutrients, vitamins and minerals, and fiber, says personal trainer Gus Martin. If you don't have a clear idea of what you're eating, you simply can't stick to the daily limits needed to create a calorie deficit, which is when your body has no choice but to burn fat stores. 15. Avoid post-gym coffee. A pre-workout cup of coffee can improve gym performance thanks to the powers of caffeine, but you should avoid it after training because it raises cortisol, says Ashton Turner, co-founder of Evolve 353 Gym. Exercise increases levels of this stress hormone, which helps you make positive physique changes, but you need it to return to normal levels once you leave the gym. Coffee will keep levels elevated. 16. Avoid sugar mixes. Think ordering the Protein Feast half chicken at Nando's justifies a cheeky Coke on the side? Think again. A 2017 study published in the journal BMC Nutrition found that having a sugar-sweetened drink with a high-protein meal can decrease metabolic efficiency and prime the body to store fat. Fat oxidation was worse with a higher protein meal, so a fizzy drink can undo all your good work. Stick to sparkling water. 17. Keep good food close. Volunteers at St. Bonaventure University in the U.S. who were given a choice of apple slices 18. Stay relaxed. In research from the University of California, test subjects who ate high sugar, high-fat foods were at more risk of a larger waistline and higher belly fat if they were chronically stressed. For the less stressed, negative effects were less apparent. Use what the U.S. Army calls tactical breathing at stressful moments: 4 seconds in, 4 seconds holding, 4 seconds out. It'll tell your nervous system to chill. To learn a proven way to lose weight without hours in the gym, click the link below in the description. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, click subscribe button and bell notification for new videos in the future.